So yesterday we all saw Nico Williams looking brilliant, had a brilliant game for Spain against Georgia. Yeah, he looked great yesterday. Even before the tournament, we've seen some of the links to Arsenal, and he's a good player and a good day. Played for Atletico Bilbao, but this sudden, oh, he's the best since sliced bread. Arsenal must sign him. He's the best attacker I've seen. Slow down and slow your roll. Nico Williams is fantastic, yes. Had a brilliant game against Georgia yesterday and scored a brilliant goal. But calm down. Calm the F down. If Arsenal want to sign him, good. If Arsenal don't sign him, I think they can find somebody better. That's fantastic. Let's stop pushing and overhyping players because they are looking good in the tournament. I'm not saying he hasn't looked good for Atletico Madrid. I'm not saying that. Oh, sorry, Atletico Bilbao rather. I'm not saying that. But come on, man. We've seen players look brilliant in tournaments and they turn out to be the ARG Diouf, Amrabat. I could continue to mention a long list of players who have looked good in tournaments. Now, looking good in tournament doesn't mean you might not look good when you go to play for a club. I'm not saying so, but let's calm down on the hype. Right? Let's calm down on the hype. In my opinion, he's not better than Martinelli. Yes, Martinelli had a poor season last time. Yeah, I agree. But he doesn't still look better than Martinelli, right? Decision making is still here or there when it comes to Nico Williams. I've watched him intentionally since we've been linked with him. Good, very good player, but the hype is getting very ridiculous. All this, we must sign him. If we don't sign, we are not ambitious. Says you fickle fans. Or look for the next new thing, the next new toy. You guys have no integrity. Like I saw on Twitter yesterday or called X these days. Everybody Nico Williams. Oh, Nico Williams. He's the alpha. He's the omega. He can do. What can Williams not do? Yeah, well, he can. There are a lot of things Nico Williams cannot do. He can't score in every match. Sometimes decision makings are very shocking, just like Martinelli that you criticize. So, like you are shouting, he's better than Neto. Even not for Neto's injury worries, Neto will be Arsenal's first choice pursuit. We all know that Arsenal will be chasing Neto. The reason we are not taking our time is because of the series of injuries, of hamstring injuries, it continues to sustain. Like, let's not overhype Nico Williams. One more time, I am not saying he's a bad player, but some of you don't know how to understand or comprehend properly. So I have to explain and slow it down. I am not saying Nico Williams is a bad player. I'm just saying this hype is a bit too much. Simmer down. For those who are asked, what can Nico Williams not do? His decision making is not yet very sharp. He doesn't score in every game. Sometimes he picks the wrong passes, just like most wingers at his age. A brilliant game against Georgia shouldn't be overly estimated and overrated. That's my point. All this, we must sign him. Arsenal should push the boat out on him to make sure we pay this loss and pay his seemingly, that was reported, seemingly astronomical wage demand that will actually might cause a divide in terms of wage structure at Arsenal. If it's going to break that, Arsenal shouldn't go for a kind of player like Nico Williams to break our wage structure. No. It's good, but not that good. Two different things. I'm not saying it's not good, but he's not that good. Without Nico Williams, Arsenal can still progress. I would love to have him, but within reason. So simmer down the hype. Simmer down on the hype. Good player, productive, can still be refined and fine-tuned to the next level. There's a bit of work to do on him. So let's not act as if he's a complete package. Is this elite of the elite of wingers? Come on. Brilliant goal yesterday. I'm going to re-emphasize that. But come on, let's calm down on the hype train. It's just crazy what the internet does these days. The way we overly hype things, we overly overstate things, is sickening. I watched the game live. I enjoyed it. It was a better game compared to the sorry sight we saw England play. The Spanish game, the game against Spain, Spain against Georgia was a far better game than the England against England against Slovakia. And Nico Williams had the space, was running, was pursuing the defender, he was twisting and turning. He had a brilliant game, like in isolation. Nico Williams had a brilliant game. I ain't gonna deny that. But he's the next best thing. We must sign him. That is where my disagreement comes from or stems from. It's not a must. If Arsenal wants to sign him and it's worth the money and it drops his quote unquote unreasonable wage demands, then Arsenal should pursue it. If it doesn't, the other players. There are other players. There's the reason why we have a scouting network, right? So let's calm down. It's not a must. It's not a must. Arsenal must sign him. All those people who are pushing this agenda that it's a must, we must sign him. We have the resources. Doesn't mean we should use it recklessly. Having resources doesn't mean you have to apply recklessly. Just to be smart with it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Some of you might have some words of insults. Of course, I disagree with your overhyping. If you don't have any better argument, you don't need to insult. Like, if you actually think I'm waffling, propose a better argument. That's a better way of rebutting what you think I'm saying that might seem unreasonable. Just not insult. The insults are tiring. They don't even get to me anymore. I've been doing this gig for a while, so your cheap insult, your regular insult, you don't know what to say, you can't speak English, it doesn't have the English accent. Those are very cheap shots. Come back with something more refined, something more sensible. Then we can have a conversation. Like I said, if you disagree, let me know in the comment section. Do not forget, for the good-hearted and good-fated people, like the video, very important. Subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Like I said one more time, I do not have any agenda against Nico Williams. He's a very good player. Or is it Nico Williams or Nico Williams? Depends on how you want to pronounce it. He's a very good player. Very, very rapid. It still needs a bit of refining. I rate him, but I will not hype him to the heavens the way a lot of you are overhyping this player. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video one more time, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.